Hi guys, it's Miss C again. This week I'm going to be reading chapters of the book Toy Academy each day. It's a chapter book about toys and how they learn how to play. So I'm going to read the back of the book first to learn a little bit about the story. So welcome to Toy Academy, where toys learn to play. This is where action figures train for battle, stuffed animals study the art of the hug, and collectibles practice standing very, very still. Through Grunbolt isn't really any of those things. He's determined to fit in. But when an evil toy academy threatens to bring down his school, it's up to Grunbolt to go where no good toy has gone before and prove he is truly a great toy after all. This laugh out loud chapter book by Brian Lynch, the writer of Minions and the writer of The Secret Life of Pets, is a classic in the making. So we are going to read a few chapters a day, and then we will finish the book together, just like if we were in school. So chapter 1, Toy Meets World. It has cute little pictures that I'll show you guys as I'm reading. The small toy sat up in the garbage can and smiled. He had been alive a whole minute so far, and things were going great. He already had a place to stay and half a waffle if he got hungry. Under the waffle, there was a used doll pattern from the You Can Sew Company, and under that was the very first attempt at a very angry letter. Here's the letter. Dear You Can Sew, my name is Gertrude Knopf. I am 8 years old and I am fantastic at sewing. I have previously made a scarf and a quilt and part of a sweater. So when I saw that your stuffed animal pattern was for advanced sewers, I said, great, that's what I am. Well, let me tell you, this was too hard and it came out all weird. I gave him a name, Grunbolt, and I tried playing with him and everything, but he was simply unplayable. His arms were different lengths and his head was too big for his body, and he has a goofy look on his face. I demand my money back and an apology. I mean, business. Wow, did he feel bad for whatever doll that girl was insulting. But the note had given him an idea. He should find a kid to call his own. Figuring that kid was not going to be in the garbage can, he reached up for the rim to pull himself out, and saw his arms were two different lengths. No, it couldn't be. Just to be sure, he felt his head. Sure enough, it was oversized. He was the stuffed animal in the letter. He didn't appreciate his face being called Goofy, but at least he now knew his name, Grunbolt. It was the best name he had ever heard. That said, he only heard two names his whole life, and the other belonged to the girl who threw him in the garbage can. Grunbolt climbed out and slid down the side into a nice, quiet kitchen. As soon as his feet hit the floor, Grunbolt noticed something on the refrigerator, his reflection. He had never seen himself before, and he wanted to take a look. Here he is. I think he's pretty cute. That's definitely a rabbit ear. That's definitely not a rabbit ear. Not a goofy face at all. A dog nose? Maybe a mouse nose? Quite possibly a koala nose. His arm is going to be so great for waving. And this arm is two different lengths. Things happen. A nubby tail? Maybe she ran out of fabric. Let's take a look one more time. Would you play with him? I would play with him. Grunbolt heard a steady hum from behind, and a shadow fell over him. He turned around and found himself face to face with Gertrude's cat. Grunbolt waved excitedly. Hello, do you want to play? The large beast studied the little doll. Grunbolt was small and he was moving. First law of cat logic. Small plus moving equals want to eat it. The cat reeled back, hissed at her prey, and pounced. Should we ask a real cat if she would eat it? Let's ask. Moo, would you eat this little cute guy? You would? I guess Moo would eat it too. Chapter 2. Grunbolt burst through the doggy door into the backyard. The cat was close behind. Uh-oh. You don't want to hurt me, Grunbolt reasoned. We are practically twins. Look, one of my ears is kind of cat-like. Grunbolt paused. Wow, could it be that he was a cat? The beast didn't seem to care. She raised her claw to strike. Grunbolt's eyes clenched shut. This was it. He had no regrets, except for leaving his nice, safe garage can and starting a conversation with the cat, and not running faster. Okay, Grunbolt had many, many regrets. Uh-oh. But then the cat stopped. She had spotted an orange butterfly. It was smaller than Grunbolt and moving faster. Second law of cat logic. Smaller, moving faster, want to eat it more. The cat leaped over Grunbolt, chasing after her new prey. He was safe and sound and free to resume his mission, finding a cat to call his own. Coincidentally, there was one playing next door. What fun! Grunbolt desperately wanted to join in, but wasn't sure to go about it. What were the rules? Should he just pick up an accessory and start playing? And why was this all going down in sand? Playing looks hard, Grunbolt said to one in particular. Hey you, a scratchy old voice said from behind Grunbolt. Grunbolt looked towards the voice. It was a large, angry robot, 5 times Grunbolt's size. Oh no. End of chapter 2. So what do you think is going to happen in chapter 2 and chapter 3? Do you think that the robot is going to be friendly to Grunbolt, or do you think the robot is going to be mean to Grunbolt? So talk about it to your friend, your brother, your parents, and let us know. What do you think is going to happen? Talk about it, and then tomorrow come back and we'll read chapter 3. Bye guys.